Do you think it's hard for a straight person to understand how it feels to always have people define you by how you prefer sex? Is that a valid criticism?
No, because again, it's the context. This is a loose comedy show, okay? Like it's Ethan whole persona is being a bit of a goof. That's why you guys watch. Like it just oh my god. So you're stunlocking me now. Way more than you're getting stunlocked. Like I'm so fucking frustrated with these people.
Get the fuck out!
So wait, what was I? Where did it even come? What was I saying? Who was a power bottom? It was the. How do we even get started in that?
It was.
Oh, James Charles being a power bottom because he was wearing diapers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is a funny. I mean, it's funny, right? I think so. And so then they said power. He called in to talk about power bottoms. So I don't know how it's always to define them about sex. That was literally the context of the conversation. I don't know what to say. If you think I'm not an ally, then like, if you think I'm not an LGBTQ plus ally, then how can you be? I mean, I don't.
You mean for you to be?
No.
You should never ask questions. You should treat them as pariahs. You should and always tiptoe around everything, especially in the context of a comedy show. You should never ask questions, and you should never joke around and treat people as equals.
By the way, respect Matt. I'm glad he called in. We had a conversation.
Yeah, Matt was great. No problem. No hate at all on Matt.
I mean, he didn't seem offended either. Yeah, I don't know. I do think some of y'all are way too fucking sensitive for the show. To be totally honest, like people in this thread who are saying they're grossed out and whatever. I think I think this with peace and love, you might be too sensitive to watch this show.
Yep.
Before I started here a long time ago, as a fan, I saw a white guy make a video saying Ethan Klein is Islamophobic because you made a joke once about doing a Allah Akbar dab. Which I found hilarious. Me and my wife, Muslim fans who have watched the show forever, we found that hilarious that a white dude was getting mad. We laughed at that joke.
A white dude was getting mad that I did a Allah Akbar dab. I don't even remember the joke, but I could see myself doing that.
But it's just like anyone who watches you should know, like it's a comedic podcast, like Dan said, like.
And I mean, we're pretty PC in general too. Like it's a comedy podcast. But I feel like we are pretty respectful at the same time. So I don't know. I think some of y'all are just too sensitive. Like,
You're not a politician.
Yeah, exactly. And thank God for that. Thank you, AP, by the way, for defending me. I feel like, if you're watching this show and you're perpetually offended by things I'm saying, you may want to just stop watching, like genuinely. And I'm trying my best to learn when I can. And I did take and learn what I could from Matt, and I listened respectfully. But to say it's gross and disappointing, which is a comment I'm reading specifically, is just, I think you're too sensitive for the show. I really do. I'm sorry. I think you need to watch a more safe podcast. But I'm always here to learn and trying to grow, but that's just my opinion. Because like does get annoying with some of y'all getting offended all the time about jokes that are not said with bad intentions. I see people saying, "See, guys, look at this. Buys are for Ethan. Thank you to the buys. We love our buy communities." Do people know we have LGBTQ people who work in the Teddy Fresh building? I don't care. They don't need to know that. They're not tokens. Of course, we have gay, lesbian, trans people that work for us. We have a lot of employees. No, it's good to bring up, but it's like
every chat we see it. Hire someone.
We have people of color. We work with women. We work with LGBTQ people. They're not fucking tokens. You know what I mean? You guys literally don't know what the fuck. You don't know anything about me. Y'all assume that we're all like cis men. You don't even know that. So, I mean, just saying, I'm not going to fucking like bring out every person of color that I work with and be like, this is so-and-so. And here's a gay woman. And so therefore, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stupid.
That being said, it's a good mix of Jews and Muslims here, so that should say something.
Good,
Amen,
really good
brother.
mix.
We got
Yeah.
peace going on, AB.
Yeah, really good mix.
Bringing peace to the Middle East.
Really
Here
good
on the
mix.
H Street Podcast.
Amen to that.
There you have it. So I don't know what to say. You know, I take the criticism seriously, but sometimes it's painful to see people say really mean things about you, like that you're homophobic or racist or whatever. And when it's like, I don't see it. I don't. But I think some people are very sensitive about these issues, which is fine. But I don't think you should subject yourself to experiencing
Being mad
so much
all the time.
pain
Yeah.
on a weekly basis. Like you're suffering through this show.
I love comments and posts that are like, listen, let me start by saying I love Ethan. And then it just goes
That
off.
being said,
That
I
being
am
said, I wanna
fucking sick of him.
I want to fuck up his night,
Yeah.
potentially his weekend, with peace and love.
Pants for Ethan. Thank you. We love our pansexual audience. We love them. The bisexual, we love them, folks. Clap if you think they should suffer, somebody said. Well, they clearly want to suffer because they're watching this podcast every week.
We don't want them to suffer. That's why they need to just
That's why you need to stop
politely
watching.
go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So thank you. Gays for Ethan. Thank you. No, listen, I am a staunch supporter of all human rights, you know, trans, gay, everything. It's insane that people have to justify their existence in this country. It's fucked up, you know. So, but okay, if there's things I need to learn to say better, that's fine. I'm working on that too.